Hey guys, Corey and Dave here, another episode of Zapp Talk.
That's what it is.
And sorry if I'm a little off today. You know, unfortunately my daughter was sick last night, and I didn't sleep at all. So
I'd be sick of hanging out with you too.
so I do apologize if I'm a little off. But
get on, Corey.
Very exciting week. Last week was boring. Nothing came out. It was blah. Well, guess what? Everything comes out this week. Iron Fist finally comes out. This is probably being on the new Marvel Now books. This is like top 2-3 books everybody's been requesting, aside from like Silver Surfer.
Everything else came out 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so now Iron Fist, the Living Weapon, comes out.
Nice.
I liked the look of the book. Spider-Man Reign, which came out like 2007.
I love that book.
Yeah,
that was an awesome book.
Carrie Andrews, same guy doing it, writing it, and doing all the art. If you ever read it, it's a little 4-issue thing. It's trade paperback now. Awesome. It's dark. It's like
really?
It's kind of like a what if, right? Like a.
So it's a what if.
Futuristic thing.
Yeah, Peter Parker in the future. Everybody's really. It's like all of the Sinister Six as old men, and he's still trying to save the city.
Yeah.
From
it's a dark story.
Known.
It's kind of like a
really
Spider-Man meets Batman, like the feel of the book. So.
First cover is just him hugging Mary Jane's grave.
Yeah.
So.
But on to the Iron Fist book. But I'm just telling you about that because that book was awesome. Same guy's doing this, and he's done stuff for movies and stuff. So now he's back into comics. So Iron Fist. What's going on in this one?
Hollywood Andrews. That's what they call him.
What's going on in this one?
This one, it's all about Danny Rand,
okay.
The Iron Fist, and he's going to fist his way through a whole new adventure, Iron style, with fighting.
Seriously, what is he doing?
So it's all about his past, where becoming Iron Fist and all of the revenge and treachery that has happened, and he has to go back and face it at his homeland, the magic place, like Magic Kung Fu Land. Is it like there's an apostrophe in it that confuses me? It's like Kunlun.
Did you say Magic Kung Fu Land?
It's literally what it is.
I know, but it's the way.
If you read AVX, like Avengers vs. X-Men, they were like, I know where we can hide, Magic Kung Fu Land. And everyone's just as confused as we are.
It looks great, though.
It's about, he had to punch a dragon's heart, and that's how he got his power. Isn't that correct?
I don't know.
That's how it works.
Yeah,
he is so good at karate, and then he kills like a dragon and punches its heart or something. Because this is like Magic Kung Fu Mythland, so that's where it comes from. So he's going back there. There's a history of Iron Fist and everything, and he's going to figure it out, and it looks really cool.
Yeah, I think people are going to read this, and I hope it has a feel of like Hawkeye does. And I think it'll kind of give that character. Iron Fist is one of those characters. Everybody likes him. He's cool, but he never goes anywhere. So I'm kind of hoping this kind of puts him up there. Moon Knight's selling well. Magneto's selling well. Hawkeye, of course, is selling great. So I'm hoping that Iron Fist can kind of be into that. The Netflix TV show's coming out.
That'll push it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. So check it out, Iron Fist. This one here, it was kind of neck and neck number one this week. We kind of gave it to Iron Fist because it's new and fresh. Because Batman kind of rules the world. Batman Eternal comes out, the weekly series. Very excited about this. Yeah, weekly. It's gonna be weekly series.
That's so much Batman.
There's 3 weekly series come out from DC this year. This is the first one. It's got various writers. It's got like Scott Snyder, Tim Seeley, Ray Fawkes, James Tynion, John Layman, of course, with you. And I'm excited because it's got Jason Fabok art. He was doing Detective for a while. I love Fabok art. Fabok is awesome. He's from Canada. Huge Seinfeld fan like myself, so it's another point for him.
When's Seinfeld Eternal come out?
I've done every single day.
You live it.
I live it, yeah. I breathe it. I feast on it. Anyways.
I don't know how they're going to run this book when it comes to weekly. First issue is all about is Batman's relationship with all of his buds.
Okay.
There's a lot of Batman friends. Bat friends. Bat family.
It's weekly, so you got plenty of time to tell the stories.
That's true.
But
I don't know if that's the theme of the book or if that's just the first one.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see. He's got many friends. There's a Batgirl. There's a Batboy. His little Robin. He's a Batboy.
He's not a Batboy.
He's the Batboy.
Batboys are on the baseball teams. They carry the bats everywhere.
That was a great pun. Moving on. Nightcrawler #1.
Nightcrawler #1, one of my favorite characters. Not really a big fan of him being a solo, but
Me neither. And
it
then,
is written by a certain someone.
then I saw Chris Claremont.
Yes, Chris Claremont, who of course did an amazing run of Uncanny X-Men, like in the mid to late '70s, all the way on through, with the Wolverine and the whole Days of Future Past and all this other stuff with John Byrne and whatnot. So Claremont can do no wrong in my eyes with the X-Men stuff.
Made me care about the New Mutants.
Yes, he did. So I'm excited
Way to
about
go,
it.
man.
If you read Amazing X-Men, you see that Nightcrawler, who was dead for a very short time, comes back.
That's a little while.
In a couple years.
Wasn't it like maybe, probably like close to 5 years?
Yeah.
Maybe around there, 4 or 5 years.
So it was cool. But
Nowadays,
he's back.
that's good.
He's got his own series again. I'm glad. Marvel's very group heavy, so I'm kind of with X-Men books and Avenger books. So I'm excited to see that all these solo characters are coming out. And Nightcrawler, he's cool. He's got a good following. Everybody loves him. I don't know anybody hates Nightcrawler. So.
Well, you can't really be too alone when you're in an X book, because you know what it's about.
No, I know, but they don't have any solo books anywhere. It's just Wolverine.
Speaking of Wolverine, Nightcrawler and Wolverine are going to be on a road trip to swashbuckle their way and bamf their way, as it says, into adventure.
I think it's going to be fun. Nightcrawler's a fun character.
Chris Claremont's
Claremont
a fun
knows
writer.
how to write them, so it's going to be cool.
He just knows how to write in general.
Yeah, so
You can give him
2 thumbs up in this one.
give him Spider-Ham meets Howard the Duck, and he'll make an interesting story. Meets Corey Brown. Meets Seinfeld.
Done. Sign me up.
Meets Dave's Fist. He's the worst.
Daredevil.
Oh,
East or West, not yet. Calm down.
I skipped the list.
That's okay. Daredevil, its 50th anniversary this year. Issue #1 came out, and before issue 2 comes out, because Marvel likes to be tricky and annoying, I guess, they're doing a Daredevil 1.50, which is their 50th anniversary one-shot. Instead of just calling it a 50th anniversary one-shot, they want to get all the purists and the guys who want every book to get it, because it technically is in the run.
Well, technically, it's actually Daredevil 1.5. One half.
One half. So it's kind of like, I think it's a lot of
Okay.
reprinted stories. I think there's a new Mark Waid story. It kind of
Looks cool. I'm not sure if it's reprinted or if it's new ones. They said there's going to be special creator stories.
It's usually reprinted,
We'll
which is
see.
fine. But there's a lot of cool variants. It's neat. It's 50 years of Daredevil. It's great.
Just look at the cover. They have a lot of names on there. So Bendis, Smith, Miller. There's a lot on there.
It's funny, this Daredevil's 50th anniversary, he was actually a Golden Age character that Marvel took over. And so they're not counting that. He's really probably 75 years old.
Hey,
It's not Matt
sometimes-
Murdock, but it's a Daredevil.
if you can
name.
have less of a birthday, I'd take it.
So
But gentleman never asks and a lady never tells, Corey. But in the story, he's actually 50.
Oh, is he? Okay.
They're like, we're going ahead to the future, and he's 50 years old. And I'm like, well, even if the first book he was a baby, it'd be real time.
Yeah.
Real time.
Okay. Oh.
Well, East of West is coming out with a number 11 in a trade.
Yeah, East of West 11 comes out and Volume 2 trade. People have been waiting for this for a while. One is $10, so everybody has it, so they're waiting for the second trade. The people who don't buy the issue, so a lot of other issues coming out. This week is very heavy, but we just put the top books on here. If you go to our website, go to new releases, it shows you all the new books coming out. A lot of #2s from Marvel now.
And zappcomics.com.
Yep. So, but that's about it. Again, I apologize if we're a little off today. I'm extremely tired.
I think we're on. I think we did a good job.
Okay.
I think you should be proud of yourself.
Next day. Why are you touching me? Don't touch me. Excuse me, my daughter was puking all night, so nobody slept in my house.
Finally have an excuse for that smell.